think we Gucci. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're back on this thing. If anybody here was with me earlier, you'll probably notice a lot of erasing going on up there. As soon as I cut the cameras off, I took a look back and I did not like the composition. So I put the eraser to it. For as beautiful as Buscema's pieces that I was cribbing from, I just felt like it didn't match the type of intensity that I was looking for. That's all. Nothing on him. It's on me. So that's all. So there's a lot of mess here, which I don't mind at all. I thought it was gonna like really bother me. It is what it is. I think it goes with the aesthetic of what's happening here. But let me do my thing. Party peoples. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. On today's second stream, this is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello, and today I am paying tribute to one of the coolest badass creations that have come that I've been introduced to in the last year. A character by the name of Battlestar Barbarian. Created by Gabe Osley and Steven Rockseidler. It is this piece right here. Make sure you guys go to their site, go to their IGs, hit them up with a like, hit them up with a follow, hit them up with everything you need to, hit them up for this book. That's it right there. Freeze frame it and go check them out. Please do so. Let them know Mello sent you. If you're into amazing black and white art, barbarians, hot babes, babies, demons and angels, and aliens, make sure you go and check out Battlestar Barbarian. So that's who I'm doing. That's who I'm trying to draw here, and I'm trying to get out of my own way a bit and kind of like feel the raw energy of their creation here, if that makes any sense. And although I'm trying to draw him biting his lip, I just wanted to change of pace here on this morning's stream and on his channel, and get a little indie. All right, I like the face. He's biting his lip. I don't know if I'll keep it that way. If I can sell the lip bite, then it'll stay. The trick is not to the trick is to try to stay in character. All right. I like the leg. I was going to change a couple of things. I tried to make the leg as if he was swooping in. Didn't like it. He seemed like it was too floaty. This is the composition I was using. See how this Conan is kind of floaty there? He got the one leg out. I wanted our hero to be planted, almost like he's bracing himself from all the mayhem that he's about to unleash. as he protects this damsel who, although she is in danger, probably doesn't want to be rescued by this brute. But she will be. If she likes it or not. I really want to try to emphasize a lot of texture and detail. I still got the background to draw, but I wanted to make sure I cemented his figure. It just looks so absurd. Arm out. I'm going to put his sword hand here. Because why not? I sometimes draw a little too rigid, and that's what I was finding was happening to me. That the piece was a bit too rigid, and it wasn't the mindset that I was in. I wanted it to be a bit more fun. All right, I can work with that. And at first I started getting a little bit not discouraged, but a little bit discouraged in a sense, because I didn't want to. These guys created and draw an amazing character, and I didn't want to make him less than. All right, where is my? That's all. So we're having some fun. Here we go. And I wanted to embrace the absurd while also paying respects. While also testing if I can even do anything like this. Right? All right, here we go. No straight lines. Ew. I'm just curious how I'm gonna ink any of this stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, Fatima, how are you? Good to see you. What is these symbols? What is that? Oh, it says hi. That's so weird. How you doing, Fatima? Oh, Fatima, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Sorry. As I chew my drink, aloe vera with mango flavor. Kind of gross saying that out loud. All right, so I'm gonna need. Where is it? That might be too small. I did a lot of erasing, so I lost a bunch of my guidelines here. All right. My day's been well, so thank you. And I'm glad that you're doing well also. Well, that your day is good. All right, so here's what I'm doing while you're hanging out. I used this Conan cover. I kept the damsel and this guy here pretty much intact. I took this character and made him a little bit bigger to draw Battlestar Barbarian. So that's him here, the center. And I'm gonna try to put the title down here. As you can see, with all the erasing, I had a little bit of trouble. But that's not gonna be a problem. How you doing, Ike? It's good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Doing a little bit of photo bashing here, basically, to try to get this figure. My day has been fantastic. Thank you. So far, so good. Thank God. Getting a little romantic here. Let me move this over. I need to find some more intense music. It is a little after 4 o'clock where I'm at. 9 o'clock. Oh, brother. Well, I guess the question is, I hope you had a good day today. And it's 1:30 a.m. for Fatima. That is crazy. You already looking forward to the weekend? It's only Friday, Thursday. Oh, brother, I couldn't even get the days right. I hear you, man. Me too. Any plans? Down here it's going to be Memorial Day weekend. So it's pretty, and the weather should be good. So I will probably be smoking some meats. All right, he has a necklace, so I want the necklace to look like he just swinging. The weather's great. Yeah, absolutely. It's been really good the last couple of days. It's gotten hotter down here where I'm at. It's currently 90 degrees. I keep moving my reference. I'm going to be using this background, but I'm going to get it a bit closer. I'm going to try anyway. And I have to put more detail in this damsel's. Well, maybe not. Maybe I could just. Maybe I can add change or something. Chains. I'm trying to take my cues from you, man, and these other comic creators. I know you're not a comic creator, but the way you do your art, there's so much story going on in the image that I'm trying to embrace that from you guys by adding more to my pieces and not just a single character in an action pose. Just trying to get expand. And try to embrace all the details and of the world and the textures. And I think, like you, the best way to do that is just to study the people before us, how they did it. Not only study it, but add a bit of ourselves to it. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. I feel you. I try to do one recently when I was drawing Judge Dredd. There's 3 characters on the page, and I wanted to have kind of like this setup of foreground, midground, background, and they just all kind of like bunched in together. By the time I was done, I'm like, I'll keep it that way for now. Something that I really need to do some more studying. I really do need to do some more perspective work. And I thought that doing the grid system would help, and it does. And because it's really mechanical, so it should get me accustomed to having to follow lines and grids, while also trying to embrace the analog nature of our work. A lot of this stuff is not going to be seen anyway. The trick is going to be... Oh, why didn't I do that? If I can just find the center. There you go, cheating. Speaking of freehand and analog nature of our work, hit you with my spheromatic. I think the most fun I'm gonna have on this thing is gonna be trying to ink it. Nah, man, I hear you. And there's so many online that that would probably help us. You know what I'm saying? Also, the beauty's in the struggle, isn't it? I think that's where I'm gonna end up failing. I want to try to match as much as the shading technique that these guys have. It's just so good. Excuse me. Every page, excuse me, has such amazing texture. Look at the white lines that they're... Oh, man. Come on, man. There's beautiful stuff. All right. His hair's all black. He got some highlights in the center. Give him a little bit more flyaway. All right. Oh, those are my chains. I'm just kind of like cheating on this perspective here. Where's my ruler? I lost all my grid lines, so I really can't use my grid lines anymore. But I will try. What's that? 7 and 2? 7 and 2. All the way to 4. This should give the room a kind of a cool, skewed perspective. Or it's gonna ruin me. All right. And then a 7 again. All right, so his about here, and then this. About there. That way, maybe. I'm kind of like winging it here. It's probably, none of this is probably gonna register. Oh, why would I do that? Right here. Yeah, do oh, bless you. Alright, stairs. From about 7, I lost my numbers again. Seven to 4. Yeah, no matter how many videos I've seen on perspective, then none of them are very easy to follow. No, that doesn't work. We'll make it work. I like using this room only to show off in front of Saboteur. Absolutely. There was a guy, he was a interior designer. I don't remember how I found it. It had to be, you know, one of my many YouTube searches on perspective. And he freehanded with a marker the inside of an office, showing, it was just amazing. It was just absolutely amazing. Alright, I'm just kind of throwing this crap together in here. Most of it's going to be hidden in the dark anyway. But we need something to break. There's so much graphite on this. Look at how there's so much. Alright, that's dark. That's dark. The stairs are there. The landing. We can figure out how to do detail there. There's some more stairs here. And then I think I'm going to try to do in one of these cover recreations. I'm really gonna try to do pay attention to perspective. See how if I can figure it out. I'm gonna smudge the heck out of this thing. so we can bring out some of the forms with the eraser. But I'm also just fascinated by these artists that ink really loosely in perspective. That right? So there's one here, and there'll be one here. We'll keep that. Add some variety to the stairs. This is a slab. I gotta start breaking up, adding line weight. He's in front of everybody. I'm gonna make this it's not in my piece, but I'm gonna just add a totem and another chain here. Why not? I don't know, the ink in the graphic pen is oh, is that right? I thought they were. Do you have to wait for them to cure or something? Microns, if anybody's listening, watching. I thought they were. I'd never gone over them immediately. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, that's good. So it's not quite waterproof, but it didn't damage what you was working on. All right. I hope not. I've had some really sucky surprises with non-archival or non-waterproof. I'm putting so much stuff in here, I have no idea how I'm gonna render it at all. Just because I guess I'm gonna have to just trust what I see. Where's my other eraser? Not that one. Now I'm gonna pick and choose. What up, Sabo? Thanks, brother. I had to redo a bunch of stuff here. I kind of I erased all the stuff I did from the Buscema cut. The Buscema cut. It seemed a little too flaccid. For what I was aiming for. Where's my brush? Yeah, I hope these dudes, I hope they dig it. Where is my, here we go. Sabo, how do you tackle perspectives, man? Because your book is in a real world setting, so you can't really flake on that. So if you could, man. You gotta give us some tips, some pointers, just a tip. I would love to try the charcoal dust, but I'm sure I would make a huge mess if I even tried. find a way. Ooh, with all the dark, maybe I can check out the texture on that wall, fellas. Shoot. Shoot. All of this is not going to matter when it goes to black, but I wonder if I can use white ink and some splatter. Oh, that's his leg. I need that. Of course, it's a phallus symbol because they're evil weirdos. All right. I could probably use some fixative and then just keep drawing on top. His necklace, the teeth. All right. This thing is the one thing I don't like about this foam. It makes it kind of a pain to sharpen. Maybe. It worked earlier. There really is no easy way to sharpen these damn pencils. And even the ones that come in the case for them, they don't always work. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I need a small screwdriver for that. Yeah, I don't. You mean for the dude? I had him biting his lip, but I might just make it look like he's foaming at the mouth. You gotta give that guy spittle. Can you actually can see that, man? All right, let's see if this works. And it doesn't. All right, where's my other case? Let's try this one. Oh, I put tape on this one. Does that mean it works? Absolutely not. How about this one? Absolutely not. Nope. I need a pencil sharpener, y'all. A lead sharpener. Alright, we got it. 4B or 2B. I think 4B might be too dark. We'll stick with 2B for now. There's just a certain aesthetic to the way these artists used to draw women back then that I just can't. I can't match. I'm gonna have to erase that face. Lisa Johansson, is that a Johannan? Lisa, how are you? Welcome, it's good to see you. Maybe I won't try. All right, I think that's good. Helisma. Good job, thank you. Can you guys see that okay? I feel like because my preview monitor kind of shrinks everything, so I'm gonna assume you guys can see it okay. So thank you very much for the compliments. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for even commenting. Alright, so sorry for all the gross noise. If I can do it with a kneaded eraser, I would. But I'm trying to really define some of these jagged marks. And I'm gonna have to decide what's gonna stay in harsh black when I ink it. This is just a reminder to make your appointment to the dentist, please. I'm using Bristol paper, Strathmore Bristol paper vellum, the vellum flavor. Reminds me, I gotta take my vitamins. Hey, he's very vascular. I'm trying to do all this gnarly rendering. I picked up the Spectre issue 1 and 2 from, I guess it's from the 80s, and issue 2 has a Glenn Fabry cover. So I got all of this like in my head. Check this out. Isn't this freaking dope? I want to try to study how he does this. It's so good. Look at that face. '92. I'm surprised. I was always digging these type of stories. I'm surprised I didn't pick this up. It would have been right in my wheelhouse. Alright, I'm switching to see, I don't know, in the cover he has like a belt on. I mean pants on. Right? I guess that's he's already in space. But these loincloth. He got some hairy arms. Look at that. He looks so cool. Is it just tick marks? That's what's gonna be really cool if I can make it work. Obviously, right? And these are wraps, so I could do that. See, I think the way I don't know their process, so I'm curious how much rendering is done in pencil. I'm gonna have to embrace it. I think it's gonna be a blast to just go nuts. I'm gonna have to figure that out here. Roughen up this door. I'm making up a lot of this. Obviously, you guys can probably tell. Just looking at the different varied marks and highlights, I'm just adding lines around it to see if it adds any. Just not even to see. It kind of cheats on the illusion. It creates the illusion of detail, as if. But all it is just kind of like putting outlines on anything. But still trying to keep the structure in place. What I'm drawing. That makes sense. Does anything make sense? I think we're all checked out. I have a DC Comics The Shadow, drawn by Mike Kaluta and inked by Bernie Wrightson. And I am going to be digging into that to see if I can steal some design. Not design, some background elements for textures. No, I mean, CJ, how you doing? Welcome, man. It's good to see you. Thanks for swinging true. So the only thing I really have left to do that's going to take a lot of time and just kind of like slow and patience is the book title, the character's title. I'm gonna have to see if I can find out a way of doing the shadows. All right. Okay. side. I may have missed it. Mr. Rexidler. The Mr. Rexidler. You don't know. Can I just say real quick what an honor it is to have you jump in here while I'm doing this? Also, no pressure. Party peoples, Mr. Rexidler's in the building. Dude, this thing is awesome. If you haven't been told, I hope you've been told. I hope this thing is going gangbusters for you and Gabe. This thing is awesome. I can't wait for issue 2. Please, 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 man, do not stop. I hope you guys are riding the train. The gravy train off of this character is awesome. And I had to do some tweaking the earlier today. I was a bit more true to this Buscema version of Conan, and it just wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit what I was trying to do for you guys and for this character. So I kept the legs because I think the legs are great, except that instead of curving it in, I had him plant his body. And I kept the damsel, I kept the cultist. But our boy here needed to have a bit more breathing room, and let me get this out of the way so you can take a peek at it. I've just been enamored by the way you ink, man. So I'm trying to emulate that style with my shading. I have no idea how it would be possible for me to even try to ink it the way you do. I'm gonna give it a shot though. And if you let me, man, I'll send this to you, digital or the actual copy. You let me know. If it's trash, you let me know. But this has been a blast. I was enjoying doing it. I am enjoying struggling with it. It is it's allowing me to unleash certain what's the word I'm thinking about? Tightness in my and what I've been feeling with some of my drawings lately. And it's super fun. Your character's friggin' bananas. I love this stuff. I've been reading Conan's and I got a Call the Conqueror somewhere around here, and Crom the Barbarian, dude. So this is right in my wheelhouse. It's just not something that I've done in this technique. Buscema helps. So, but yeah, the true test is going to be if I can try to. I just really wanted to match the energy that you have in this book. And that first cut was not cutting it. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you like it. The you guys mentioning you guys, and then you mentioning myself back caught me by surprise today. It was awesome to see. And the first thing I said to my wife here is like, I love this community that's building around us. You know, I don't see a lot of do for me first, I do for you. It could be. I just haven't met people like that. And it's just being in the atmosphere and the stratosphere of you creators has made me a better artist and is making me a better artist. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you. And I have to another one of those 6 degrees of Robert Norton. I gotta give that guy credit every chance I get. I've met a ton of people, a ton of artists, met is a kind of a weird relative term, but to be able to communicate and chat and DM and speak to people personally, just based on his channel and meeting people through his channel. So Robbie Rob, man, I give him a ton of credit. He also deserves a ton of success in what he's doing. Chains. I lost my chains. What's that? This little, I think I butchered it, but this little technique here with the chains is something I saw Ryan Benjamin do in one of his videos. But this is not a very delicate instrument, this blunt eraser. So I'm kind of struggling, but it's happening. All right. So I need to bring her up. So I'm going to darken her lines or thicken her lines. Can I just say how goofy it is, though, that I'm drawing swords and sorcery, barbarian babes and cultists, and this badass, and I got some goober jazz in the background. My boy says, yeah, Rob is super fun. We'll figure out how we can do some pinups or something. Oh, dude, it'd be great. If there's a spot open, man, I would love to. And if not, man, I just want to send some fan art, man. I'm sure if you was to let people know about pinup page, they would come running. I wonder if I should use, I gotta draw her eyes. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to give her kind of like a, what's the word? This kind of like this face, cause he's like well, because I'm thinking of your story here and him, the way he'd be rescuing damsels and making assumptions. Like, unhand my child's mother. She'd be like, oh, not this dude. I had a bunch of ideas to do some fan art for you guys, for you and this character. I'll DM you a couple of ideas, just because I thought that'd be hilarious, and if you like him, I'll get on it. I need her to stand out. But yeah, man, like I said, this is funsies. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'll try to send you the best version of this as humanly possible, with nothing requested in return from my end, bro. I think that the book is awesome, and anytime there's something that gives me the urge to draw it, just makes me happy, man. And I give freely. We gotta do it now, freely, right? Until we get too expensive to do it for free. We'll be too frou-frou and turning our nose up to everybody. getting paid for signatures at Comic Cons, right? Like Roger Clemens. Boop, boop, boop. I don't want to do too much rendering here, but how can you not? Is this gonna be, if you're still there, Ricky, Steven, are you guys doing, is this gonna be a long-going series? Well, there you go. Now you see the whole piece. I'm over here referring to this book. I try to encourage people to jump on the desk side, but yeah, are you planning to do a full-length series as long as you can go? You guys have stories that far? Was this a passion project? And if you've already spoken about this somewhere else, tag them. I would love to watch and hear more about the story, man, about how you guys came up with the idea. It's freaking dope, though. Three issues, that's what's up. Do you guys share writing duties? Dead guy duties? If I could just nail the most of this down, which I think I am close to. Then I'm going to put the Battlestar Barbarian title right underneath it. I may have blocked when the words were gonna go. Yeah, dude, what an awesome combo. Very Eastman and Laird of you, but hopefully without without any of the lawsuits. That is awesome. But that's cool. Sit around, bounce ideas of the world's craziest stuff around as homies do. Yeah, that's cool, man. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear up her sandal here. It was something else. Yeah, so far no lawsuits. Knock on wood, my table. Nah, dude, I think I think it's awesome what you guys got going on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking of putting some shadow over her. Curious how much of the I'm gonna try to find a mix between the old school shading style and that awesome controlled chaos you got going on your inking. If you can't tell, I'm super envious of it. All right. Take a peek, take a peek. Yeah, I think that if I just work on the line weights to make sure we can tell where the planes are. I'll say the heck with it and just go bananas. I might add another chain somewhere. I kind of like the way this chain and these are framing everything right here. I might just add one back here somewhere. Put a little swing. Who knows? Now I gotta make sure he stands out. Ike, my friend, I appreciate you every time. Thank you for swinging through. Yes, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, man, have a fantastic weekend as well. Dude, I just like how lumpy. Is that even a thing? I just love how lumpy the character is. I've been looking at a lot of Glenn Fabry and some Beasley paintings, especially their covers, and the recent Spectre book that has Fabry's cover art on it. I appreciate you, Steven. Have a great evening. Thanks for swinging through, man. I appreciate it. I'll definitely send you some progress pieces and what happens next. Have a good night, brother. Talk to you soon. Oh, that was hella cool. I appreciate that. It's not every day you get to speak to. Well, it is almost every day because I end up doing that with Saboteur. But you know what I mean. Where you're drawing a character and the actual creator and the writers of that character jump on and don't send you a cease and desist. totally cool. Totally. I tell you what though, I must be having a ton of fun because time is flying. I kind of love and dig how it there's several eras. This old school, almost Silver Age era. I mean, it's 1978. Was that the Silver Age of comics at the time? And then this absurd, intense characterization. Of the hero. He sticks out so much so. I'm gonna have to wipe this down a bit and wipe it down. It's too much graphite, and now I'm just making a giant gray mess. Appreciate that, Sabu. I really do need to figure out which one of these will sharpen my light. Oh, I think I found it. Appreciate that, bro. Dude, it was actually really cool to have Stefan, the inker of the actual comic, jump on. This thing would look so cool with fixative, because it would just sharpen and add a ton of contrast to the pencils. This thing would be so hard to put into color, to paint. Maybe. Maybe I'll do several copies of it and see if I can paint it. I'm gonna add some variety here. It's too clean. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the top to breathe for a bit. I think this is where I'm gonna have to slow down a lot so I can put the title of the character right there. So bear with me. I gotta move some stuff around. If I could just get the outline to it, I'll be more than happy. I am gonna move the book. Move my heads. Take a swig. Nature's nectar, help me up. All right. I have to redo the grid lines in the bottom. The bottom three inches. One, two, three, the bottom four. Okay. One, three, two, one. I think it was here. Oh, I don't remember it being that high. But I guess it is. Oh yeah, it's in here. To redo my lines. I don't have the patience or the skill of Mr. Todd Beats. He probably would have just scanned it, tweaked it, and then drawn right over it. That dude is super talented. Alright, let's see if we can do this. This is what my text is. Ooh, that line is crooked as all hell. What was I thinking? Holy smokes. What was that? Okay, let's try this now. So that is 16, 15, 14. This is the hardest part right here. All right. Because I can't see. I think it goes this way. And unlike the Hulk one that I did, all the lines aren't that straight. All right. Why do I feel like that's small? Because it is. I hope you guys ain't enjoying the struggle too much. That's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right above number 2. About right here. I think I'm going to have the same issues here. I made the mistake of skewing the text to kind of match the slab that she's laying on. Shoot, I'm better off tracing the bad boy. I think I might do that. Using, when I scan it in, I'm just gonna put the title right in here. So, because your boy is not talented like that. And I'll just scan, when I ink it, it'll be the exact title. I could keep trying, but it's just gonna look barbaric. And I think with that disappointment, I might call the end to this stream. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As always, hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm either going to be finishing this off or maybe we start something new. I wonder if I should just make him grimace it. I don't think it was reading. And he looks like he's about to enjoy it. Ow. Sharpen up his hair. He needs more rock and roll hair anyway. He has this crown. But all right, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna let the music play me out. I appreciate you all. This is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello, and God bless you. I love you, mean it. And as always, I will draw you later. Bye bye.